Hello everyone, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Here we find ourselves again. We're going to look at another How to Train Your Dragon DreamWorks. This is Toothless plus Hiccup. Pretty cool. You get a figure with this item. You get a really nice dragon, a dragon that we are familiar with over the years, because there was an animated movie, and now they're moving on to live action. Now with this dragon, you get real feel dragon wings, like the real feel Jurassic T-Rex, the red Rex that they have. Similar to that, you have the rider right here, the other rider, the girl up there, and then it shows him on the dragon. Toothless plus Hiccup. On the side of the packaging, really cool artwork of this dragon and really cool purple symbol. Everything about this, the colors and the design, is just so well thought out and amazing. Another side view of this dragon, the purple symbol. The movie, I don't believe it's out yet, so we will find out more. Here is the UPC for this item, Universal and DreamWorks. And this is also by Spin Master Toys, or Spin Master. But this is the back. It shows him riding on the dragon. Again, Toothless and plus Hiccup. And then right here you have the ones that, one I reviewed was the Deadly Natter plus Astrid. And then this one I reviewed a single Grunkle. But I don't know about this fish legs person. And how you buy it just like this without buying it in a multiple pack. That remains to be seen. Interesting tail. Two colors here. Also, ooh, I didn't notice in the background. Look at that, the dragon wrapping around right there. So that's pretty amazing. There's the dragon right there, little symbol. So we are going to, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna check it out. It's got a little articulation right there, a little bit. But the wings, that's just amazing. These real feel wings that they have. There's the tail down there in the box. We'll have to pull that out. And the figure, we'll pull that figure out and look at that figure really soon. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so if you grab right here, you pull over to the side a little bit and hold that wing back, you can get your tool back in here without touching the dragon. You can get it out of there without messing up your beautiful prize. So here we have that dragon, and look at the symbol on the bottom. Same symbol. That was the box making a crazy squeaky sound. So you've got leg articulation. Bring the legs forward to have a dragon stance. You've got a saddle on the back with a couple handholds, whatever you want to call them. You've got this, the dragon's got a familiar face with the green cat-like eyes. And then this is just molded on here, but it drapes around the saddle of this creature. And then we're going to have to finish putting on the rest of that tail. And oh, the wings. Gosh, those are some beautiful wings. They look like a bat's wings. except they don't have the hook right there. But they're, wow, real feel. Most amazing action figure wings of rubber real feel I think possibly have ever been made are on this particular dragon in this shape. Very bat-like. Now this is harder rubber right there. And then this doesn't turn. This is just on there, tight as can be. These little metal things are an eyesore to me, but they allow the function of the dragon's wings to articulate nice. So you have to do that yourself. There's no button, there's no action button, anything like that. You're just doing it yourself. That's the teeth inside the dragon. All right, so here is the last remaining piece for the dragon. Then we've got the figure. I'm gonna snip that out of there carefully and pull that right on out. And the tail is very, very rubbery. Very interesting. It's different with these two colors like that. But you're just gonna plug it in and then it can articulate all the ways around in a circle. A little bit of a, there we go. It took a little more effort than any of the other figures like this so far to get that in there. All right, so now what we're gonna do is what in the, oh, excuse me, we're back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the action figure and show that off with the dragon. So far, I'd say the other dragons are my favorites, and this one my least favorite so far, even though it is the main character dragon. I'm gonna say the other dragons are all my favorites so far. But we're not done yet, because at the very least, we're reviewing one more massive dragon. So now we've got this guy. I guess this would be called Hiccup. I can't see him as being called Toothless, so that would make sense. Plus, I don't see why Toothless is named Toothless when Toothless has teeth, but just saying. All right, let's get that out of there, and then I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to carefully pull the figure to the side some. The leg came off, that's nice. I'm going to pull to the side, and then I'm going to snip that. Come on, come out of there. And now, not only is his leg falling off, I can't get it back because it went in that hole. Come on, man. I don't want to take this back to the store. Come on. A surgical miracle. We have a leg. So far, this is not going as planned at all. Okay. What do we do? Will it work? I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not. So this leg came off. I can bend this back. Can we pop it on? That's the real question. Because if we can't, this review is dead in the water. It looks like this guy is just going to have a really loose leg, and I'm just going to have to be really careful. How about this leg? Huh. So, okay, that's gonna snap probably. But that rotates, then you'd be real careful. You could articulate that, but do not try it until that has had some chance to warm up. This leg right here, that just came off so easy, but I think we're okay now. I think we're fine. Once this thing would have a chance to heat up, you can do more with it. There's the head articulation, the arms go up, and they also go out to the side. They also swivel. I think I forgot to mention that on the last figure, but there's no waist. But yeah, these swivel as well. But yeah, I think we got that leg back on there. I think we're okay. I think that was just freaky how it popped out of the box. But this would be Hiccup that we have. So basically you take a figure like this and you don't even have to heat it up for 25 seconds at all. But you heat it up, you can get its knee to bend in most cases. This figure is being really stubborn. So for this review, we're not going to be articulating these because that is going to snap off of their break, and then I'd have to take it back and get a new one, or just a refund, which I'm not really probably going to use this figure that much anyway. But yeah, that's a problem with the loose leg. It goes back on, it stays on, but compared to the other figure that I just opened, like this figure was great. But this figure's already given problems with that leg, and I really don't want to take this back. I'd really rather just stay with what I got, because the face sculpt is perfect. The paint on this and the other three I was looking at, the eyes were like crooked, and yeah, this one is a keeper, even though the leg is giving trouble. Whoops. He's fine. Okay. So you can put them on here. Could have them try to grab those, but it's really difficult. Honestly, the girl figure was way better at doing that on her dragon. Even has a hoodie. So, well, anyway, that's these two figures. This only goes forward that far. This only goes back that far, so it can fly around. If I had to do it again, I would probably skip this one, honestly, and just go with the other ones that I bought so far. But the dragon coming up, the big one, don't miss that review, because that one is going to be a keeper. I just know that one is quality. But anyway, this particular dragon is a bit of a letdown. The wings are perfect, okay? The articulation of the mouth, that's nice. But this thing just is way so stiff and plasticky for the most part. The wings is the only really coolest thing on this thing, besides being able to do that. And I wish this was more rubbery than it is. This is nice, but it could be even more different than this plastic material. And these are a bit of an eyesore. Also, this figure's leg just keeps coming off constantly. So I probably shouldn't keep, I probably shouldn't keep this figure, but I kind of want to anyway. So when it comes to getting this figure, I say let you decide, because you may want to take a chance and get it anyway. The wings on this thing are cool. That is cool. And I can see it like in a dive. making you so excited seeing this thing dive, like in the trailer. I watched the trailer. But unfortunately, there's a few things with this dragon that just throws off the excitement for me. That could be better. But you decide. And honestly, I wouldn't have to keep this. I could take it back. But I just like the wings. I like the wings on this. And even though the leg keeps falling off on Hiccup, I like the figure regardless that his leg keeps falling off. So anyway, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Thanks for watching this video. Please remember, hit the like, subscribe button, see more cool stuff coming up soon. Especially like a giant dragon I'm going to review. Till next time, till we meet again. And thanks for watching, and talk soon.